Good morning. Welcome to Live at 7:55 for this Wednesday, February 7th. Thank you so much for joining me here. Greatly appreciate your viewership of Live at 7:55. Today we're going to chat about authenticity and connecting with authenticity. Good morning, Chris Rita. Good morning, Wes. Good morning, Jonathan. Good morning, Carlos. Casey Keller, thanks for being here. Marlon, hello, hello. Good morning, good morning. Chris Johnson, hello, sir. Hope all is well. Good morning, Tom. So connecting with authenticity means that you actually create a bond with your clients up front. You actually create a connection and find some common ground. Now, this is all well and good, and many times you may struggle with that. Good morning, Tom. But I encourage you to find a way to connect. So, for example, I had two great phone calls last night. One was great, one was not. I wouldn't call it as good as the other one, if you will. Good morning, Ron. So realize that you're not going to, connect with authenticity with everyone, but with some you will. And last night, for example, the second one, I don't know, it wasn't as great of a connection as the first one, and we'll see. You never know how things are going to go. Good morning, Michael. Ice-covered Ohio Valley. Yeah, Tom Heath and I are doing the hashtag MIDJRT, which if you will follow us in the next week or so, you'll see us traveling through that area. Hopefully it's not too bad. Good morning, Craig. Good morning, Naveen. Naveen will be in ILEA in Detroit coming up next Wednesday. Would love to see you if you can make it out, Naveen. I'll be speaking to the ILEA chapter of Detroit next Wednesday around noontime. So, no, you can't fake authenticity. And it's important that you find that common ground to connect with that client on. Now, the second meeting, I don't think, like I said, was as good as the first one. But the first one, I absolutely connected with them. And for me, it helped because we met first at a bridal show. She chatted with one of my staff, one of the girls that works on my staff, Kayleen. Kayleen's awesome, and so is Kaylee and Shauna. So I encourage you, if you haven't thought of, looking to employ females in your company, I strongly, strongly encourage it. Because they're able to connect with clients on a deeper level, I feel, and sometimes our males can for brides, so they can talk about things that we guys aren't going to talk about typically with them. So I think that's important. And so for that standpoint, Kayleen made a nice connection with her, and it got her talking. And this is a bride originally who wanted to have pretty much just like an acoustic guitarist at their event, and that's all they were really looking for. But we were able to have the conversation around the fact of, okay, that's what you would like to have, and they have friends of theirs that would do it for them. But their friends also aren't being responsive. They're not letting them know about music and things like that. So I was able to actually have a conversation with her around what we can do for them that their friends couldn't. And by sharing stories, by able to insert humor into a presentation, into your conversation, then I think that's important. And I developed a few different, jokes, if you will, over the years to be able to insert into my talk with a client and presentation with a client, and stuff that just flows too. But Jeffrey Gitomer said something a while back that I'll bring up again here, and that is, at the end of laughter is the height of listening. And so when you can find a way to connect with humor, with authenticity around who you are, I made the joke last night that, we do this full time for a living. We're not, bartenders by day and DJs by night. This is all we do. We have to be good or we don't eat. And I like to eat. And so she laughed at that, and we had a good chuckle. But at that point, they were listening intently to what I had to say. So connect with authenticity with your couples. I even share with them a frustration around Another story that I had yesterday from someone who came into my office and told me about a different DJ company experience that he had, and I shared that with them because it just kind of genuinely came up in conversation. It just naturally happened. And so I connected with authenticity with them. There was no pre-planned script per se. I mean, sure, I have some, similar jokes that I throw in kind of thing, but nothing where I'm going to, okay, now I say this, and then I say this, and then I say, just connecting on a real level with them. So I would encourage you to think about that. What stories can you use? What parts of your life, what areas where you can showcase that you are the expert? Yes, Wes, absolutely be the expert. What areas can you showcase that you are the expert to connect with authenticity with them? So think about that. Think about, who you are in that moment, to them, for them, with them. What's your role? What are you trying to do? And here's a clue. First priority should not be to make a sale. Ironically enough, it shouldn't be. But connect with authenticity with your clients and move them forward in the process, and just be you. I think that's who is going to connect with the majority of your clients that'll look at someone exactly like you. So that's it for today for Live at 7:55. Thanks so much for watching. Greatly appreciate your viewership. The hashtag MIDJRT rolls out starting at 5 a.m. on Saturday morning. So catch our escapades and our travels and travails, if you will. Follow the hashtag MIDJRT. Tom Heath and I, Michigan's second best DJ behind Naveen Sharma, will be rolling down through Michigan into Ohio, and then all the way across the eastern part of the United States, heading down to South Carolina. So we're traveling through Columbus area. We're going to hit, let's see where we're going to hit. We're going to hit West Virginia. We're going to hit Virginia. We're going to hit Kentucky, North Carolina, and then South Carolina. So looking forward to that road trip. It's going to be an amazing, long-ass road trip. It's going to be fun. So thanks so much for watching Live at 7:55. I'm off to rock the day. Hope you do too. And we'll see you tomorrow morning for Live at 7:55, your daily motivational kickstart. Bye.